A lot of showrunning is like, here's a bag of problems, figure it out before we air. And that's just kind of like, I was like, ooh, a bag of problems, you say. For me, it was really through theater that it kind of started. I went to Queen's University. I did theater and math, so I could do math theatrically. While I was at that school, one of my teachers was like, you should look at this Humber comedy program because you're a silly fool. And I was like, yeah, I'm a silly fool. So I looked into it, auditioned, got in. So then I did the Humber comedy program, which is where I learned more about doing stand-up and improv and clown and writing for TV and film and those kinds of things. And that led to my first big job writing on The Office. And then from there, it kind of took off. So I was writing more, but then I was also directing web series and theater and other things at the same time. When I moved back to Canada, I was showrunning a couple shows, and we were in a place where I could direct some episodes. So I took that opportunity. I feel like a lot of showrunner positions start with writing positions. I feel like learn that skill, like be a writer, do as much as you can on that side of things. And I think showrunning especially is like, it's a lot of management. Directing, same thing, like a lot of management. Working as a supervisor at Canada's Wonderland has also helped me. Learning how to manage people was a big part of, my success as a showrunner, is because I can communicate, explain what I'm looking for, find out what they're looking for, and be able to figure out together how to make sure that our vision is coming to fruition. When I moved back to Canada in 2017, a lot of friends lived in Parkdale, so I was down there quite a bit. Toronto is known around the world as a very, very diverse city, and Parkdale felt like the most diverse part of Toronto. Cultural diversity, it was socioeconomic diversity, it was just all these different people living in one place. I really want to do an office comedy and a library. It's a place where they're not asking anything from you. You don't have to buy a cup of coffee to sit there. You don't have to pay any money to come in. In fact, they'll give you stuff for free. So to find these little gems, it just felt like a place that I wanted to uplift and to tell stories about. And the reason why we chose Parkdale is because I felt like it was one of those places in Toronto where I could have a show where diversity would feel natural and not forced. It's been a very, very fun ride. We had some great directors on that series. Alicia Young directed, Kashmir directed, Samantha McAdam directed, Joyce Wong, and Corey Bowles we had on that show. So we had some excellent directors, and they have absolutely smashed it. I'm looking forward to the reaction from all those people that get to watch it soon.